Welcome back to the Lions Den. I'm Dan Sherman.
And I'm Jimmy McCumber. Albright saw its first Conference Champion of the Year crown this past month, and a touching moment before a basketball game put one Lion and her family in the news.
The Albright College swimming teams entered the 2014 Middle-Atlantic Conference Championships looking to defend their league titles. The Lions had swept the men's and women's MAC championships in the previous 2 years.
The men went on to set records in 4 of Sunday's 6 events, clinching the program's 4th consecutive Middle-Atlantic Conference Championship.
Junior Rick Sutton won the 1650 free, swimming an NCAA B-cut time of 16:10.63. He lowered his own school and MAC championship record in the process.
Perazzo swam 148.29 in the 200 back, lowering his own NCAA cut, MAC championship, and school mark. Overall, the senior would win all 7 of his events, setting meet records in 6 of them and swimming 4 NCAA qualifying times. He was named the MAC Swimmer of the Week and was later selected to the NCAA championship meet.
The Lady Lions placed 3rd as Messiah grabbed its first MAC women's swimming title. Albright finished the meet on a high note as Cody Herr, Amanda Osterlin, Gwen Stefan, and Trissa Janowick set a new school mark of 3:37.71 in the closing 400 free relay.
The women finished the weekend with 2 event wins, Osterlin in the 500 free and Herr in the 100 free. Cody Herr also recorded Albright's lone NCAA B qualifying cut in the 100 fly.
Albright College women's basketball forward Megan Boyle was surprised before her senior day game by her brother, specialist William Boyle, who had been deployed for the past year in Afghanistan.
The story was featured on news outlets around the country, including Good Morning America and a Fox News feature with host Elizabeth Hasselbeck.
Boyle and the Lions jumped out to a 10-7 lead against the favored Blue Jays after consecutive baskets from senior Sean Barzinski.
E-Town closed the second half on a 28-8 run, however, to open up a 47-26 lead at the break.
Boyle pulled down 5 rebounds in the game to move into 4th all-time in the school record books in that category. The Lions' other senior, Christy McFadden, totaled 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Later that day, the Albright men took the court against the Blue Jays, needing both a win and a victory across town from rival Alvernia to make the Commonwealth Conference playoffs.
Freshman Josh Marquez drove hard left with 9:09 left in the first half to tie the game at 20-20. He then went left again and added the extra free throw for a 26-21 lead and hit a lefty up and under move that gave Albright a 30-23 lead.
Around halftime, Alvernia was holding off a late Messiah run in a game that had tipped off an hour earlier. Albright and Elizabethtown were close down the stretch, but Pedro Perez stole a pass at the top of the key and went the other way for a 3-point play and a 57-51 lead.
Marquez hit a pull-up jumper and then hit Samim Sweet behind the arc to make it 64-58 Albright as the Lions pulled away to clinch their 3rd consecutive Commonwealth playoff berth.
It was senior day for 4 Lions, Perez, Kyle Jordan, Sam Morella, and Ruel Moore, but it was Albright's freshmen who really put the team on their backs. Marquez, who was 7 of 8 for 20 points, and Swint, who was 5 of 6 for 15 points, went a combined 12 of 14, almost 86% from the floor. Sophomore Calvert Gantz also blocked 4 shots to set a new school single-season record.
The Albright men's lacrosse team has made headlines by compiling a 31-7 record over its first 2 varsity seasons, including a 3-2 mark in playoff games. The Lions took another step last weekend, giving defending national champion Stevenson a tough game in Shirk Stadium.
The Lions did not trail for the first 25-plus minutes and led 3-0 after the first quarter. TJ Holston opened the scoring on a man-up goal with 4:39 left in the quarter, off an assist from freshman Derek Stump. Ryan Turner and Cam Citrone tacked on goals in the final minute and 15 seconds of the period.
Stevenson stormed back into a 6-5 halftime lead with 3 man-up goals in a stretch of 53 seconds on 3 separate penalties. The Lions hit 3 pipes in the game. Matt Lomedy blasted a shot on the underside of the crossbar in the 3rd quarter with Albright trailing by just 2, and Citrone also hit a post in the 4th quarter. Ultimately, it was too much for the Lions to overcome in an eventual 12-8 loss.
Senior goalie Jordan DeZenzo had a huge game, stopping 17 shots to keep Albright close. Holston had 4 goals and an assist, with classmate Phil Potter dishing out 4 assists. Another junior, Turner, also had a hat trick.
Women's lacrosse had its home opener that same day, scoring 10 unanswered goals at one point and a 14-5 victory over Richard Stockton.
Stockton led 2-1 early, but a nice backhand shot from Amanda Smith tied things up with 24-24 left on the clock. Smith fed Lexi Garapola for a man-up goal to take the lead with 14:23 remaining in the first half. Smith later assisted a wide-open Aaron Farrell on the counterattack to make it 5-2, and the Lions led 8-2 at halftime following 2 Juliana Rosati goals.
Smith totaled 4 goals, while fellow newcomers Mariah Cullen, 3 goals, 1 assist, and Garapala, 2 goals, 1 assist, also contributed. Defensively, sophomore Brianna McCormick had a game-high 5 ground balls and caused 2 turnovers.
That wraps up this month's episode. Keep checking AlbrightAthletics.com as spring sports will all be underway in the coming weeks.
Thanks for watching, and join us next time on The Lions Den.